Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Rachel and I'm a huge Eurovision fan as well as musician. In today's video, the time has come for me to react to the Netherlands song for this year's Eurovision Song Contest, which I'm excited to hear. They have internally selected the artist called Claude and the song is called C'est la vie, and this just sounds like it's going to be really interesting. I'm excited. Obviously last year with Netherlands we had Just Klein with Overpower. It was my most viewed video of last year. It was one of my favourites and it's one of the only songs I've listened to on repeat after the contest. It's just the perfect sort of Dutch happy hardcore, harkening back to the 90s. Just brilliant stuff, and I'm still really upset about the disqualification and everything that followed. It was just a bit of a mess, and I'm hoping that this year things will be off to a better start. And yeah, it's good to see the Netherlands back in the competition. So without further ado, I think we'll get straight into the reaction. Stay tuned to the end and I'll score the song out of 10, give a bit of musical analysis and commentary as per usual, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I make plenty of content just like this from a musician's perspective, and I also have a playlist on my channel page where I've basically put together all my reactions to this year's contest so far, all in one place, so go check that out if you like what you see. So let's get straight into this. Oh, bit of a Eurovision link.
C'est la vie, she sang to me. Je me rappelle, j'étais petit. Oh, I was just a little boy, but I remember la mélodie, la mélodie.
Very stripped back piano.
C'est comme si, c'est comme ça, c'est en haut et en bas, it goes up,
I really like his
down,
voice.
and around,
Oh.
que sera, oui sera, me voici, me voilà chanter.
Bit of a build up.
C'est la 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 vie.
Here we go. Alright, circle of fifths. Ooh. Right, so that was a very interesting twist to the song. So it started off quite slow, introspective, almost kind of melancholic, stripped back piano. Key focus was just on the vocals, and so far the vocals are very rich. They've got a really great timbre and very delicate, lots of dynamic range in there, which I'm enjoying so far. And it seems like it's getting into a bit more of a disco, not quite disco, but teasing with that idea of disco, with drums and the circle of fifths, classic sort of Gloria Gaynor vibes. I like that so far. So let's see how this progresses. I feel like that chorus melody line was mainly following the chords, so I'd like to hear a little bit more melody, not just kind of following the chords in blocks, but more elaborate. So we'll see. I'm sure it will build up at some point, but yeah, let's keep going. I like the blend of languages too. A bit of strings, and the piano melody is following him too. A lot of rubato in here, playing with the time. Ooh. Piano is using the high register, really thickens out the texture here. Ooh, nice. Yeah, these strings are really adding something special. Nice. Keep the energy. I like the kind of Afro beats vibe as well in here. Oh, lovely. That's cute.
de la vie.
Lovely. Yeah, it's almost understated, I would say. Sorry, I'll just finish the video. Don't get ahead of myself there. Yeah, I feel like it was almost understated. And I like what they've done there because I feel like the vocals were the key focus of that whole thing. They went and pushed the boundaries a little bit with some of the instrumentation, like the piano and the strings having a bit more intricate detail in there. But I feel like if they went too overboard with that, it would have slightly drowned out his voice. And what I think they want us to focus on is his voice, the timbre, the dynamic range he has, and that kind of emotional range in his voice too. And the piano and the strings really complemented that rather than overpowered it. So that was really good decision I think they made in the production and the sort of mixing as well as the writing side of it. I feel like we could have had a bit more backing vocals. I think there was teasing elements of it in there and it sounded amazing when his backing vocals were coming in. So if we had a bit more of that as well, maybe that would have had a bit more impact. But I still think this is really good stuff. And I kind of like how there was a disco flavour but also an Afrobeat flavour with the drum machine they had in there. So it was kind of like a nice fusion. And yeah, it was playing with time. It was slowing down in parts and then it was accelerating in other parts, which I thought was great to hear too. So yeah, I feel like that was enjoyable to listen to. Chord wise though, it was circular fifths pretty much the whole way through, and that was good. They could have added a little bit more value by having something else in some of the places of the song, especially if you're going to do the circular fifths. It does get predictable because a lot of people do recognise that chord progression, whether they realise it or not. They know what's coming next because it's such a kind of used chord progression. It's very popular. So perhaps something else could have been in there, but I am quite happy with that. I do feel satisfied listening to that, and I think it's really nice of the Netherlands to do something a bit more different this year. So those are my thoughts on this one. In terms of a score out of 10, I think I'm going to go with an 8.5 for this one. I really enjoyed that. But let me know down below in the comments what you think, and stay tuned for more content to come soon. I've got plenty more reactions to get through, but we push on. So enjoy the rest of your evening, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.